Sorry for the hiatus.
I know we only did the one episode of season 2 and then we haven't done any since.
Yeah, a lot of insinuating circumstances. I got a job.
And I've been working on the film for the last couple of months, so
yeah, which we'll be showcasing later on. Actually, along with that, for the next 3 weeks, we'll have the 3 bands that featured in that video, but more about that later on. For now, anyway, I suppose the biggest thing we missed out on was E3. Now, okay. First things first, Halo 4.
yes.
My fucking god. Savage. Fucking, it looks like everything I've been hoping for now, in all fairness.
Yeah, and even like what we said in the last episode, that I eventually finished all the Halo games, so I'm just as excited about this one now as anyone who's been playing Halo from day one, like.
Oh. Yeah, the multiplayer, you might have noticed they said as well about the multiplayer that it'll be its own kind of storyline. They'll actually have a storyline behind the multiplayer.
Well, there are two types of multiplayer. There's normal multiplayer and there's Spartan Ops.
It's Spartan Ops. The Spartan Ops has its own kind of campaign. Released is a week by week. There's like 3 new missions and a cutscene to go with it.
Yeah.
So that's November 12th.
November 6th.
November 6th.
Remember the date.
Remember the date. If you haven't checked it out, actually watch the Red vs Blue video on that. It's good, very good.
On the Halo front, just released a trailer today. The Forward Unto Dawn 5-episode web series that they're going releasing, I think there's a couple of weeks before Halo's released.
Yes.
Looks fucking savage.
Yeah, and that's supposed to bridge the gap basically between, of course, the end of Halo 3 and Halo 4.
Yeah.
Hello, Pearl. Pearl is joining us now today. Don't know if you can see her in chat, but along with that was the announcement of a new Splinter Cell.
Which also looks, well, kind of hard to tell because it was a video or cutscene trailer, but there was very little gameplay shown in it.
Yes, but it looks very promising.
Yeah.
I mean, with the Kinect features in it as well, that looks fucking class.
Yeah.
So, that's next year then.
No, it's coming out this year.
Is it?
Oh, if it's sure it's in.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Or sure,
yeah, if it's announced in E3, it's coming out before 2013, like. But
not necessarily. There's been several games that didn't that.
Well, obviously it's going to be released before the next E3.
No, not necessarily. Gears of War fucking... Was it Gears of War 3 or 2? When that was first announced. That was another 2 years before it came out.
Fair enough.
But no, you've got a point that because they actually showed gameplay footage, so
yeah,
that's it well beyond alpha testing, I'd say.
Yeah. Well
beyond it. But yeah, so that's been another excitement. Of course, we have.
Speaking of Gears of War, new Gears of War on the way.
It's focusing on Baird, as far as I know, and it's set just after Emergence Day. So, to be honest, I haven't really looked too much into it. I'm looking forward to it, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I wonder if they're keen to learn about Baird. I was hoping they kind of do. Well, no, I didn't expect.
They've kind of already done pretty much all of Marcus Phoenix's storyline.
Yeah.
Maybe if they went more in depth, like into Dom's.
They can't go any further into Dom's. We know exactly what happened with him.
Coltrane, maybe.
Coltrane, he didn't have much of a backstory.
Well,
I suppose Baird was the only one we didn't know about his story.
Well, like with Coltrane, if he didn't have much of a backstory, he'd bring out the new game and then give him a backstory.
But no, as in we knew about his backstory, it wasn't much to it.
Oh, right, I get you.
There wasn't much to it. He was a trash ball player, his family is killed. That's it. Actually, any type of backstory he has is kind of dealt with in the books.
Yeah. What else is announced? New Assassin's Creed.
New Assassin's Creed, of course. Yeah, that will be.
Looks very promising.
Yeah. What was I going to say? I'm just expecting it to be just as kind of fucked up as the last ones. There's that secondary storyline. Well, yeah, I suppose it's the primary one, really. It's, you know, with the kind of, I suppose, kind of like the Ancients kind of job. You know, the precursor race.
Oh yes.
That I like this whole storyline, but it's just.
Well, like say, I'm interested to see. Like say, they've got Connor now, completely new character. I'm interested to see what his storyline is, and I'm kind of hoping that they do a lot better in this game, explaining what the hell is going on with Desmond than they did in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
In the last game, I had no idea what the hell was going on.
We echoey.
I think so, maybe a little bit.
I think it might be the resonator, I'm Rick. Whoa. Yeah, it's definitely a resonator.
Possibly the most disappointing or just plain crap presentation in E3.
Black Ops 2.
Yes. Now, from what we could tell at E3, it looked pretty much they haven't changed sod all since the previous Black Ops, as in gameplay wise, but the presentation itself was just terrible.
Yeah, it was really. The gameplay footage, it just looked. I spent half the time watching your men just. Oh, is there going to be someone coming? Oh, maybe. No. Oh, no. I just wait here for another 5 minutes.
Whereas every other game I saw at E3.
Oh,
and
I'm not using this as a mic, this is an extra.
every other game or every other presentation I saw at E3, like I watched the Xbox One, I watched
Nintendo.
PS3, I watched Nintendo, I watched Ubisoft, I watched Activision, and all of them excellent presentations, and just Black Ops was just absolutely piss poor.
It was bad to end the opening ceremony, I suppose you call it. Bad to end
it was the last main presentation of the opening day, and it was fucking god awful.
God. Fucking hell.
Keep it rolling. This is fucking unprofessional, lad.
Fuck off. I'll talk to you in about 10 minutes, alright? Today? Minecraft griefing. Oh, let's grief Minecraft, alright? Throw that in. Alright, talk to you in about 10 minutes. Yeah, but
Seriously, man, unprofessional.
I have to keep the stopwatch on. I have to keep it on. Oh yeah, that's actually another thing. Minecraft!
Yes.
I'm delighted they brought it onto the fucking Xbox, and in the last 2 days I've managed to get a couple of friends to play it now. It's one of those games you might think it's not for you or whatever. Spend 1 hour with it, you're hooked.
I can vouch for that. When Shawnee got it for the first time and I saw him playing it, I was going, nah, not for me. I played 7 hours of it yesterday, and I just went down to local Extravision and goes, so give me Microsoft points, I want to get it now.
Yeah.
Put another 3-4 hours into it again today.
So if you haven't already got it, why not? And get it. Right, music. 2 new releases lately. That's the mother go.
You know that one?
2 more to add to my collection.
First one out was the new Tenacious D album.
Fucking brilliant. Delighted they're back.
Savage album. Bit skeptical after. Now, don't get me wrong, the Pick of Destiny soundtrack, brilliant album. That I was thinking, is it going to be pretty much the same? It actually isn't.
No.
It's still same amount of humour, but the songs are a lot heavier.
Yeah. And the second one, before we show the video, is Linkin Park. What the fuck is it? Living Things. You see, okay, that's the thing about the new Linkin Park CDs. I'm kind of losing track of them because they're just randomly coming out now.
Yeah.
Not to say this isn't bad. It's all the stuff which I love. A lot better than the last album.
Yeah.
Might be worth a listen. Listen before you get it. Tenacious D, get it. Just get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. We'll be back in a small while. Here is our video, our entry into the.
You mean your entry? You didn't work on
It's
it.
the DC's entry. No, shut up.
No, it's not. DC in the credits.
DC. Fuck you, anyway. Jesus Christ, you're discrediting Segue while doing this.
No, I'm not.
You are DC, man. Anyway, here's the job.
think I drink too much. I think I fight too much, but I don't walk enough. I think I wait too much. I think I daydream enough. I think I've talked too much, but I don't live enough. And it's time I give it up. The waiting and the talking about everything I ever wanted to do. And if I wait much more, I might as well just sleep with my dreams in the night. And I think I look too much. I think I feel too much. But I'm not
looking sharp as ever, Jack.
It's very good, man. I was sleeping off a perfectly good hangover.
And I think I'm
Well, wake up. I've got a job for you.
dream of
One suited to your skill sets. I'll send on the relevant info. Just look for the boss.
myself through. And it's time I give it up. The waiting and the talking about everything I ever wanted to do. And if I wait much more, I might as well just sleep with my dreams in the night. I think I wait too much. I think I daydream enough. I think I talk too much, so I'll stop.
Wanna go check it out, right?
Watch the ground shakes, earthquakes, Richter scales raise my new crashing waves, set sail the ships that blaze trails, catching winds that prevail, inhaled and whispered away, forgotten but to be remembered one day. A memory fade, find it hard to explain. Deja vu overwhelms you, you're feeling the same, but this feeling compels you to remember the smell views, the title on the news. When you memory gone, momentary relapse, you're grasping at vanishing thoughts, time lapse. with me. Stress is vanishing as my chest is banishing the view. Panicking subdues. Now I cruise through my cerebral cortex. A tattoo on her neck, a symbol of something beautiful. Nail varnish on her cuticles. In your pupils you have scruples about damn I'm useless. The memory slips, I eclipse as it rips true, so ruthless.
Across the melting valley floor on a moonlight gaze. A blue sheets angel low, they walk among us now.
Ah, Jack, we've been expecting you. Take a seat and we'll begin the interview.
Cool, so yeah, hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to see it on the big screen, it'll be shown at the Dare Media Short Film Festival in Cork City on the 13th of August, so buy a ticket for it, well worth going to it.
That was one professional marketing there, Kevin.
Or just buy it.
Yes.
Just buy a ticket.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll actually be making a lot more videos like that. We'll part of another playlist we'll put down as our DC shorts.
Yeah.
Right, now, you may have remembered in the last episode, however long ago that was, a good few weeks, I was complaining about the Mass Effect 3 ending. Now, enough time has passed that spoilers are okay, and Kevin has seen me play through the whole game, and we've finally had the extended cut DLC come out. Thoughts? Definite improvement, of course. I still would have liked to have seen a bit more backstory not backstory,
I'll just read off the
kind of like an epilogue into what happened to the other characters after. It did, like, you kind of got a screenshot of what happened to most of them.
Basically, your Paladin survives and
Tuchanka, the babies are going like mad. Well, that was from mine.
Well, Rex gets busy.
Yeah, in my story, because
Yeah.
I am the nicest guy in the galaxy. A lot of people are saying too little too late.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because I only saw the original ending maybe a month and a half before the DLC came out, like, so I wasn't waiting as long as everyone else was.
But yeah, I'm still kind of pissed off. The only thing I'm glad about is how EA, Jesus, sorry, the EA fucking kind of went, right, we fucked up here, all DLC for free. So at least that's that. I can't see them having as big a fan following for, let's say, whatever comes next. But still, I like that. And fucking, if nothing else, the music, Jesus, that was catching your throat.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That score for the extended cut was amazing.
Yeah.
Right, actually, before we started filming, we were watching Big with Tom Hanks. You might remember the story of, he was a small kid and he wished he was big.
And basically, if you don't remember the show, you're too young to be watching this one.
That's true enough, yeah. We kind of got talking about other films like that. Jack.
Jack with Robin Williams.
With Robin Williams. Another fucking great show. Came out good, what, 5
They
years
were
after?
all, I think Big was 87, Jack was early 90s.
Yeah, at least another 5 years after.
Yeah.
Anyway. Two films you should definitely go see. It just goes to show you the classics. Because there's been nothing really good. I went to see Prometheus, alright. Yeah, it was good, but fuck it.
Yeah,
Too much time on special effects and not enough on fucking story.
Yeah, like I said, this was the first Alien film. Had a decent storyline to it. The second one, which a lot of people disagree with me, I don't care, which is my favourite, it was very action oriented. Well, that's what you get when James Cameron's directing it and not Ridley Scott, like.
I still maintain Ridley Scott he's the man. He's the man. In the story, man.
Well, James Cameron used to be my favourite director, and then he made that piece of shit called Titanic.
You can't really say it was a piece of shit.
Yeah, okay.
Why is it?
Huh?
Why was it a piece of shit?
It's just, it was pointed, like, say, if you ever seen the old film Night to Remember?
Yes,
now
that was brilliant.
That's a good film.
That was brilliant.
Hour and a half long, tells the story as it happened, without throwing fucking wasting another 2 hours of my life by throwing some shitty love story into the middle of it.
Yeah, but they kind of had to. Because there was actually a love story in A Night to Remember.
Yeah, but it wasn't drawn out like that.
No, it wasn't drawn out, but fuck it. I mean, look,
Yeah, but say-
it's not as if you can make a film anymore.
But why-
No, hold on. It's not as if you can make a film anymore without a name actor, right?
Yeah.
And not have a story behind him. You can't just let's say, we put him in the background there.
But why did it take James Cameron an extra hour and a half to tell the exact same story?
It wasn't as if, oh Jesus Christ, how am I going to tell what happens next? It's more like, here, I want to drag this out. Simple as.
Fair enough.
I mean, fucking, you make a blockbuster is going to be long, and you have to admit it fucking sold.
I'll give it
Don't
that.
get me wrong.
It made its money in that.
To be honest, I didn't really like it either. But fucking fair juice when fair juice is deserved. Although shameless bringing it out as a 3D remake on the fucking anniversary.
Yeah, that was just that, and all those
the parties.
made to TV movies that were brought out the same week and all.
It's not really something to celebrate.
If you want to remember the people, just remember them in your own way. You don't have. You're making money off people's debts essentially.
Yeah, it's true.
Grant we could say that about every war movie that's been brought out as well.
Yeah. Oh, that was different though. That's entertaining. I feel bad. Right, anything?
This has happened.
No. What other films have come out? Any good ones? No.
No, I covered Avengers and that.
Oh yeah, we still need to go to see the fucking The Artist. I'm still meant to see that.
It's on DVD now, like so.
Oh yeah. Fucking Egypt. There's no talking in it. It's a fucking silent film. Deep shit.
But though, myself and the cousin were having a discussion one night that we were talking about The Artist. I said, it'd probably be a good show and all that. But we both did agree that it completely shows that Hollywood's run out of ideas and they're just rehashing old ones.
Yeah. But the older ones are the best. It's just that they're doing them in their own style, which is shite.
Exactly. So, kind of like it's the same, like I said, there's so many fucking remakes coming up. Police Academy, RoboCop, Evil Dead. Can you not? I know there's only 7 original stories actually in the world, and every story you hear or read is based on one of them, but still, can you not come up with something yourselves instead of, right, oh yeah, that was a big hit in the 80s, let's do a new version of it.
Yeah. Okay, before we wrap things up on actually a fairly downing end, like I said earlier on, the bands you might if you were fucking listening, you would have heard on the job video. We're going to have those over the next 3 weeks, to mostly just out of thanks, a little for just entertainment.
Yeah.
So the first one this week is Bobby O'Keefe. He comes from Limerick. That's about all we know.
Yeah, and then the song is called Too Much.
Yeah, you see, basically all these bands, it's through context we know. They are fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, it was have to give credit due to Barry Sheehan, who made the film with us, and he basically
supplied the
he's got loads of contacts for bands, and that was
so
and to any of the bands out there that said you can use our music and we didn't use it, look, we're not, it wasn't an insult that we didn't use it, it's just
whatever fit with the video.
Yeah,
but like that's not to say we won't use it.
No, and we appreciate your help as well, so.
Like I said, we might even be hearing from in a couple of episodes time. But for now, here's Bobby O'Keefe, and we'll talk to you later. So,
I'm giving it up.
And I've been Shawnee Spillane. Good night.
I think too much. I think I drink too much. I think I fight too much, but I don't walk enough. I think I wait too much. I think I daydream enough. I think I've talked too much, but I don't live enough. And it's time I give it up. The waiting and the talking about everything I ever wanted to do. And if I wait much more, I might as well just sleep with my dreams in the night. And I think I look too much, I think I feel too much, but I'm numb enough with you. And I think I'm high enough to dream of her, but I dream too much to pull myself through. And it's time I give it up. The waiting and the talking about everything I ever wanted to do. And if I wait much more, I might as well just sleep with my dreams in the night. think I wait too much. I think I daydream enough. I think I talk too much, so I'll stop.